Hey folks, and welcome back to the Ape Escape 3 playthrough, part 4. And we're taking on, as you remember the last part, Monday the 16th. And I know it's kind of weird and spooky for some reason, or it's supposed to be spooky for some reason, but it's just a typical level and whatnot. But anyway, folks, if you remember the last part, we got one of my favorite items in the game, which is the Super Hoop. And if I sound a little tired, I do want to apologize, folks. It's just that, as you've been following me on my Twitter, my sleep schedule it's just going haywire, folks. I'm finding myself staying up late at night and sleeping throughout the day, which that's just messed up anybody regular uploading schedule or whatnot. I'm not producing videos like I should for you folks. And I do want to apologize for that. It's just I don't know what's going on with me. I just haven't been able to, get on a sleeping schedule. As I'm speaking to you right now, I haven't been able to fall asleep right now. So since I'm up, it's early morning hours, I might well just produce something for you guys today. Since I'm up and, since I'm up, I might as well produce something for you folks. I know I've been stating that I've been, producing hours or whatnot, but, it's just life. A thing called life. But anyway, folks, how are you doing today? I am doing fantastic, but besides the whole sleep thing. But, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Actually, I recorded a game, hopefully I'll be able to get this out to you folks soon. It's actually a project that's been out for some time. Don't kind of want to ruin it because I kind of want to keep it a surprise, but now that I'm speaking about it, you folks are probably going to be like, what the heck? What the heck is this guy talking about? But hopefully if things go right, you'll be able to see it on the channel. And if things don't go right, I'll probably talk about it in a future video, just letting you folks know. But yeah, we're in Monday the 16th level. I believe that's the name of the level anyway. Yeah, it's supposed to be, spooky based or whatnot, but it's really not. Yeah, we, as you seen in the beginning, we was introduced to the water net. Basically it's an item that it's been introduced in all the Ape Escape games, and it's an item that we're used to, so I didn't show that off. But anyway, I don't know if you can fight this thing legitimately. I wouldn't try to, but I believe you can. I wasn't even gonna chance to fight this thing legitimately since I have kind of like a super armor with the Fantasy Knight transformation. I just decided to go ahead and give it a loop and, go ahead and pretty much not give myself a much of a issue. But there were two monkeys piloting that, and all you have to do is just keep welling on it and you'll be able to catch yourself two of them, no problem at all. In case you folks haven't noticed, or if you have noticed, the little green things at the bottom is your transformation gauge. And if you started collecting a bunch of them in a row, they'll get bigger. If you collect one of the bigger transformation gauges, it'll just automatically like refill, just full it all the way up. But yeah, I figure I'm really good on the timing when it came to I guess uploading the Ape Escape schedule that I have. Because at the time of this recording, it's October. So I'm kind of giving you guys a kind of time frame when I'm recording this stuff. But it's October, so some YouTubers are celebrating with the spookiness of October. They're updating their Twitter and whatnot with all that, making it Halloween themed. And also, just to let you folks know, one of my favorite Let's Players, because I do watch other Let's Players, in case you didn't know, this channel was inspired by, some call me Johnny, in the Super Gamer Brothers crew. If you guys don't know who they are, please go check them out. They're hilarious guys. They make me laugh every time, and I watch them every day. But anyway, they're doing something now on their channel called the Oktoberfest, or Halloween Fest that they call it. So they're uploading a game that's Halloween based, obviously, which is Jersey Devil. I didn't know that they would, get to Jersey Devil, but that game is odd, folks. It's one of the games I grew up with. I never really played the full game per se, but it was one of the games that was on that that demo disc with it was a demo disc, Pizza Hut. When Pizza Hut used to be awesome, just going off track a little bit, because Pizza Hut used to give out demos. You know, I guess they had a deal with Sony back then where they would give out demos. And one of the demos that I had was a demo with that I might show off on this channel, just like at as a Let's Look At compilation. But anyway, they gave out demo discs, and in this demo disc was Jersey Devil. You had Jersey Devil, Tomba, Tekken 3, a whole bunch of other good games within that. So that's my experience as far as when it comes to Jersey Devil, because that's my first kind of go with that. It was a strange game. Played the heck out of the demo. And if I do decide to do that compilation for you guys, just to like relive that old, first of all, I have to find the disc. That's gonna be hard to do on its own. But if I do decide to do that compilation for you guys, that's gonna be a weird one. That's gonna be kind of a long one too. I'll just figure out something but that. But going back to Jersey Devil, that's gonna be weird. Just playing that because I haven't played that game in 20 years, I want to say, or close to 20 years. It's been a while since I actually touched up on that game, and it's going to be kind of weird going back to it, but you know what? That'll be kind of fun for me too, because as long as I can find that demo disc, which isn't going to be hard to do, I don't think. Yeah, it's going to be a time and a half with that demo disc, because I had some good times with it. Tomba, which is also a good game that many people don't talk about, or at least I don't think many people talk about. It's going to be a one heck of a game to, as far as I know, it's going to be one heck of a game to just look at, or pretty much just let's play. I'll get to it when I get to it, folks. I do want to let's play that game for the channel eventually. I also been planning on doing some let's play stuff with the co-host with the most. Been talking about that for a while, and you guys already pretty much know that. Just to kind of, you know, keep updating what's going on with him, and you know, the guy's got a life, so. But anyway, back to Ape Escape 3. That is what we're playing now. I'm sorry, folks. It's just the tiredness. You know, the tiredness is kind of getting to me a little bit, and I find myself babbling, and I do want to apologize for that. But that anyway, that is the end of the Monday the 13th level, or the 16th, I'm sorry, level, which really wasn't that hard. As long as you have your fantasy night and you have your gauges up enough, then you're gonna be good. You're gonna fly by this level pretty easy. It's a hefty number of 12 monkeys, but that number's gonna go higher as we progress through the game. But anyway, as I stated before, this is really one of the easier kind of games to, as far as Ape Escape. But anyway, we have a new transformation, folks. It's the Wild West Kid. Yeah, this transformation's okay. It's kind of a, when it comes to this transformation, it's kind of a long distance, kind of a, what do they call it? Range. It's a range transformation. So, I'll talk about a little bit more of that when we go into the training room, because I am gonna, like I stated before, I am gonna show this transformation off. And we get a new stage to pretty much benefit the transformation, which is a fistful of bananas. It's kind of weird, but anyway, yeah, this is the Wild West Kid. As I stated before, it's kind of a, yeah, far away attack, so it's ranged. So meaning that you can, it's really good for long distances. So yeah, she's explaining, you know, you can pretty much attack using the analog sticks, of course. You can. The cool thing about this attack is that you're quicker than the Fantasy Knight transformation, but your defense on this is kind of shit compared to the Fantasy Knight. But your attack is kind of multi-ranged, if you kind of understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, you have more you have more momentum in this transformation than the Fantasy Knight, if you kind of get what I mean, folks. But anyway, we can capture monkeys in this form as though it's going to be required in every form. You can capture monkeys in any form that you're in. So that's pretty much kind of cool about the transformation. So, bam, that's how you capture them. You just aim your gun and you capture them with the net. That's kind of cool, actually. What would make it better, in my opinion, if they do bring the transformation back in, say, Ape Escape 4, if and when that comes out, hopefully it does. But anyway, if they bring the transformations back and they bring back the Wild West kid, what they can do is, in my opinion, they can like if they do like the capturing thing with it, you can make it like multi-target. So instead of capturing like one monkey, if there's like three monkeys around, you can capture all three. That'd be actually kind of sick to do. But that's if they have Ape Escape 4, and if they do bring the transformation back. That'd be so sick if they did. Um, and that's what's one things I really love about this game right here is the transformations and the whole point of that you can do it to kind of enhance the gameplay or whatnot. But anyway, we're in a fistful of bananas, which is kind of a lengthy level in my opinion. Um, and I like how it takes the whole. I like how basically each new transformation you get, and when you go into the level with it, it kind of brings out the aesthetic of it. Meaning that we had the fantasy night and we were in a castle as the first level we got the transformation, and you are giving me shit. Um, anyway, anyway, geez, yeah, oh man, he was man, a little douche. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I like how each I like how each transformation we get the setting based on that transformation. So as we get the fantasy night, we got the castle, and now that we have the Wild West kid, we have the Wild West fantasy, which is pretty cool. And to let you folks know that yeah, each transformation we get are gonna follow that trend, which is pretty cool that they did that. It's props up to them. I'm just not really noticing that now that I'm kind of actually rewatching the footage and stuff like that. Like before, like I really didn't pay attention to the setting and whatnot. I know you're probably thinking, how could you not notice that you're in the West and your transformation? Like, I wasn't really paying attention to the aesthetics of the game because I played this game so many times, folks. It's just kind of like, when you play a game so much, you kind of overlook certain things. Like, especially like, okay, let me give you an example. Like, if you played a game for the first time and you didn't notice this, it's just like watching a movie. If you watch a movie the first time, hey, that movie was pretty good. Watch it the second time, oh, I didn't know that was there. That still makes the movie great, though. Am I right? Okay. And that I don't know if that even made sense. Like I stated before, I'm just babbling, and I know I shouldn't be doing that, but it's just the lack of sleep and me wanting to bring you stuff, you folks stuff, without having any sleep within the 24 hours time span. And I know that's pretty that's kind of normal. That might be normal for some folks, especially streamers, like when they stream like 24 hours and stuff like that. I don't know how they can do that. I don't think I would ever do that. I don't know if I would ever do that. I probably would, but I don't know, to be honest. I probably would, actually. But I don't know. Whenever it comes, it comes. But as of now, I don't see how they could do that. But I guess they train their bodies and stuff like that. I don't know. I did read, just going off topic, pretty much the whole video. But I read something that like a streamer died because he lack of sleep. I guess he stayed up like 2 or 3 days or something like that. Without any sleep. Something that's essential to the body or whatnot. But anyway, yeah, he passed away, unfortunately. I don't know the streamer's name or whatnot. I just kind of read an article on that, and it's kind of sad, now that you kind of think about that. But anyway, yeah, as I stated before, folks, this level is pretty lengthy, folks. It has about, I want to say, 6 to 7 parts, like 6 to 7 each sections. maybe even longer than that, but you're gonna spend quite some time here. And some of the levels are kind of long and short depending on where you are. I guess they really wanted to, you can do a lot, in my opinion, when it comes to a game. You could do a lot with Western stuff. Look at the Red Dead, what is it, Red Dead Redemption? A game I haven't played, a game I want to play because it looks fantastic, and now that it's coming out with the sequel, if the sequel's not already out at the time of this recording, you know, the sequel's out. I've been looking at some footage. It looks fantastic. I think D played that before, if I'm not mistaken. He can let you guys know if he's even looking at this video in the first place. He can let you guys know if he played that game or not. You'll see him in the comments below, so he'll let you know. But I think he have, in my opinion. When it comes to video games, he's a little more versatile than I am. And oh, just to let you folks know, there is a kind of a completion bonus when it comes to capturing these filming. That's why I'm doing it, trying to fill it up at least as most as I can get anyway. I try to, quote unquote, try to at least show that off. You know, I don't know if, I guess if it, you want to go for 100%, you will have to get those, of course, but you know, I never really tried to 100% Ape Escape games, because it's just so much stuff to collect. As far as it's just not the collection stuff, it's buying stuff. There's so much stuff you have to buy, and I think beating the mini games count as completion. I'm not sure. I don't think they do though, but you know, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, folks. But anyway, yeah, the Western, like as I'm stating before, as it comes to this game, folks, the Western aesthetics is, you know, as I stated before, it's a lot you could do. Oh, by the way, it took me a long time to remember how to get this guy, because he kept showing up on the radar here. I had to cut it because it showed, like, on the radar, it showed him, he was somewhere around, but I couldn't exactly find out. And then I remembered there was a switch on the side, so you know, I kind of had a moment. I was spent like 10 minutes looking for that guy, no joke. But anyway, as far as getting a new transformation, every time you get a new transformation, of course, there's a boss to pretty much test you on your skills as far as, you know, you getting the transformation and whatnot. Out of all the bosses, this one, even though he's easy, he gave me a little bit of trouble. You'll see what I mean when it comes to his attack pattern, because his attack, I don't remember his attack pattern, because prior to before, I told you folks, it would been some years since I actually played Ape Escape 3, so I don't remember the attack pattern of this guy. But once I figured it out, it was pretty easy, and he takes a lot of hits. But you know, because like I stated before, your Wild West transformation, in my opinion, this is just an opinion of mine, I don't know if it's true facts, but it's it's good at rapid fire, you know, but I think your attacks are kind of weak, but whatever. But anyway, it seems like this guy's motivation for fighting us, let alone trying to defeat us, is he's trying to impress Monkey Pink, trying to ask her out on a date or whatnot. I don't think his whole relationship status with her was explained within the second game, but then again, I don't care. But it's time to transform and kick this guy's butt, you know. Pretty much you're gonna have plenty of chances to get transformation, the transformation gauge through these robots, so make sure you defeat them is prior necessary, folks. So they're gonna provide you with ammo, and they're gonna provide you with health just in case, you know, if you get hit by this guy. But my strategy as far as like trying to fight this guy is, like, if you try to stick to the rooftops, basically you could get like a no-hit run off this guy. If you stick to, like, as long as you stick to like the rooftop and you have a good vantage point of this guy, you can basically kind of hit this guy with like no damage. Like if you, I guess if you see like a no damage run on YouTube of Ape Escape, you probably see them sticking to that. I don't know, but it was my strategy. You know, you can hit them from a distance on the roof, but you gotta have a good angle on them. And I kind of like how all the bosses on Ape Escape have kind of like a super move that you could do. But I also kind of wish that the same time that they give your character, while in their transformation state, a super move as well, so you could cause like massive damage on either the boss or the enemies or both. That'd be pretty sweet. And if the developers are listening, that would be a good idea for Ape Escape 4. Man, just make Ape Escape 4 already. That's all I'm asking. Now I know how, well, I don't know how they feel because they're getting their remake. The Final Fantasy 7 people, you guys are getting your remake, but you're waiting and you're not receiving any news at the time of this recording anyway. So, like, that's why I listen to the Sony press conferences, because each year I'm hoping, I'm like crossing my fingers, I'm like, let there be an Ape Escape 4 announcement. Let there be an Ape Escape 4 announcement. Please, it's been like it's been like more than 10 years since the last Ape Escape game. I'm like, just let it happen. Ugh. But, you know, it's, I don't know if they're just out of ideas or they think it won't sell or, you know, something like that. I don't know. Honestly, if the game came out, I would buy it. I would probably be like one of the first ones in line to buy it. I would buy it. Because I stated before, I love the series. It's just a simple game that you don't have to think much about. You can just pick up and go. Try to get my friend D to play it. Refusing to play it. I don't know why. It's not his cup of tea, I guess. He's not really a platformer guy. I try to get my other friends to play it. They won't play it for some reason. I don't see why not. It's a good game to play. I don't see why they won't play it. Like I said, it was one of the PlayStation classics. You know, how do you not heard of Ape Escape unless you didn't have a PlayStation at the time? Either you like, if you didn't have a PlayStation at the time, you had an N64. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Ape Escape had a commercial or not. I'll have to look that up if they did have a commercial. I'm not sure. But anyway, we got another boss out of the way. Another tower's taken down. I'm pretty sure Spectre's getting kind of anxious that we're kind of ruining his plans. But you know what? You know, to every villain, there's gonna be a hero. And I'm just kind of getting kind of mythical and letting the sleepiness dogs talk to me for a little while. I'm not gonna get into that. I'll probably get into the next part if I remember. But to every villain, there's a hero. But I'm not gonna get into it. But anyway, yeah, folks, another part's out of the way, another boss down. So in the next part of the Ape Escape adventure, we're just gonna continue. Until then, folks, peace.